What's up, everybody? It's Goose. I wanted to make a video today about the problems I've been having on the farm here recently. Some of the things I've been dealing with the past few months. Anybody that follows the channel knows I used to video every goat move, and I haven't been doing that anymore. So the last see my friendly goats. The last video I took of moving the goats, there was a little brown doeling that didn't want to move for me, and she turned out to be anemic, so I grabbed her and separated her from the herd, put her in quarantine, went ahead and wormed her. And also when that happened, I called all the goats up so I could look at all the kids from this year and check them out. A lot of them had pale eyelids. I think most of them actually. Only a few of them were doing okay. So at that point, I went ahead and took the kids from the nannies. I separated all of them. I went ahead and weaned them. I weaned some of them a little younger than I wanted to. They were old enough, but I'd rather wait a few more weeks. But I went ahead and weaned them because I needed to take care of them, and the only way that I could take care of them was to separate them from the nannies and put them in a smaller pen where I could actually catch them. Actually, that little wood pen back there, that's where I caught them and I put them, and I fed them every day until I got them friendly enough to actually come up to me. And then I put a roll of net fence around that, electric net fence around that pen, and I kept them in there. Got them wormed and taken care of, best I could anyway. So that little brown doeling, she was in bad shape. She passed away like the next day. I just didn't catch it soon enough. Didn't address the problem fast enough. I tried, but I just didn't catch her soon enough. So I had problems I've been having is with parasites. It's been parasites really thrive in warm, humid, wet weather, and it's been really warm, wet summer for us. So I've had some parasite problems. I wormed more this year than I've ever wormed. There were several goats that I've never wormed. Oh, this darn black goat's pushing on me. That big goat in the middle, she's 2.5 years old. I had never wormed her until this year I had to worm her. And there were some other ones that were 2.5 years old that had never been wormed that I had to worm this year. So that's been a big problem. I've had a lot of parasite problems. I've done quite a bit worming, more worming than I like. But got everybody healthy. Everybody's looking good now. Finally got that problem taken care of. I'm not going to really talk about what wormers I use. There's a lot of debate on what wormers to use and how much to use and all that stuff. So I re-educated myself about parasites and wormers, which I want to do a video about that one day, but not quite yet. I don't have all the terminology memorized just yet. Yeah, that's been a big problem, is just parasites. These are all the nannies out here are the ones that I'm keeping through the winter. I'm about to put the billy in here with them and get them bred. Yeah, I struggled with that for several weeks, and I finally got everybody looking good. Now the second big problem is Hank right here. He's on a tie out. He bit my lead goat, Luann. which she is a butthead. She'll ram a dog. She's about mean to these dogs. So I understand why he did it to her, but it's still not acceptable. He didn't really hurt her or anything. He bit her on her neck, and from what I can tell, it seemed like he was trying to assert dominance, because I didn't see it happen. But there was just one bite mark. There's a tooth hole on each side of her neck, and she was dirty. It looked like he bit her on the back of her neck and held her down. I think for dominance, to show her who the boss was, because she probably rammed him. I don't doubt that at all. But still, that's not acceptable. I do allow these dogs to defend themselves. Ladybird, my white dog back there behind Hank. If a goat rams her, she'll snap off on it, growl. She'll sound real mean and she'll chase it off. But she's never actually bit one or drew blood. I completely understand the dogs defending themselves. It's no fun getting rammed with horns, especially if they want to keep doing it. But anyway, it happened. I separated him. I put him in his own pen. I actually ended up putting him on a run almost just like this, way back in the woods. He just whined. I had to move him up here. He was whining every day, and he has a extremely loud bark, so that was getting old. I moved him up here, and he's been content now that he can see everything. You'd think he was just complaining about being on the tie out, which he doesn't like that, but as long as he can see everybody up here, he's fine, and he doesn't whine much. He's whining a little bit now because I'm right here and he wants me to come pet him. But yeah, so he bit her. I locked him up, separated him, kept an eye on him. He was pretty well on probation. I gave him a second chance. He did the same thing. I mean, almost exactly the same, bit her the same. I wasn't here. He doesn't act aggressive to anything while I'm here. He's not aggressive through this whole ordeal. I mean, he hasn't showed a tooth to me. He's been fine with everything but that one goat. So it happened a second time. I know I probably shouldn't put them back together. That's easy to say looking back. But I gave him another chance. That happened. I locked him up again. I actually put him on Craigslist. I tried to sell him. I was trying to find him a good home. Not much interest. There's a few people that seemed interested, but once they found out he wasn't neutered, they quit messaging me. So he's like I said, he's been fine to everybody but this goat. But the main problem is I can't trust him. He's out here, with the goats now, but they can get away from him because he's on this run. So I just can't really trust him. I don't know if this is going to work out. With that being said, the things I do here on my channel, and the things I show, I'm not by any means telling anybody this is the way to do it and you need to do things like me. My farm channel, all it's about is just showing y'all what I'm doing. I'm trying to show y'all what's working out for me, which I'm happy to do that. I also need to show y'all what isn't working for me, which I don't care to make these videos, but hopefully it helps somebody learn. I feel obligated to update y'all on what's going on around here. I don't have many subscribers, but I do have there's a few people out there that seem to watch all my videos, and I really do appreciate that. So kind of say that again. I'm not saying y'all should do what I'm doing. This is just what I'm doing. I'm a first generation farmer. I've only been doing this almost 7 years now. I started on really small scale and slowly grown my way up, and I'm still small scale. I'm just learning, and thanks all whining on me. This channel is just to show y'all what I'm doing. You know, I'm no expert. I don't have all the answers. This is just what I'm doing here. After the second attack, Hank, he's on this tie out. He's on probation. He was actually over there after I took the kid goats out of that pen. I had a roll of net fence around there. I put him in there. He just got put on this run about a week ago, and he's been doing good with the goats. I haven't had any problems yet. So he stays on his run all day with water, and then when I get home in the afternoon, I let him off the run so he can, you know, exercise and also get in the feeder. This is my dog feeder, so I have to let him off the chain so he can get some food. So anyway, yeah, he's on probation. He's on this run. I let him off. I only let him off when I'm here to watch him now. My plan is, I'm gonna breed him to Ladybird again. Like I said, anybody that follows along, y'all know Ladybird. But some of y'all probably don't. I'm gonna breed him to Ladybird. And then after that, them puppies are gonna help pay to get him fixed. That'll I'll take some of the money from the puppies to get him fixed, which I'll probably go ahead and get him fixed before I sell the puppies. But I'm gonna fix him, and I'm gonna keep him on probation, keep watching him. Hopefully that fixes the problem. I hate to get rid of him, I really do. He's a great dog. I mean, outside of biting the goat that headbutts him, he's a great dog. So I'm hoping, you know, maybe if I fix him, and get that testosterone out of the system, maybe that'll fix the problem. But if that doesn't, I'll be looking to rehome him again, because I mean, I don't have room for him. I already have two yard dogs. I can't leave him alone with Grizzly, my black dog, because they'll fight. He's on probation. I'm gonna get him fixed after he breeds Ladybird, which should be here pretty soon. Hopefully that fixes the problem. If not, I'll be forced to rehome him. Hate to do it, but I just don't really have another choice. This has got to be the longest video I've done in a while. But I just want to let y'all know the problems I'm having. I lost a few goats this year from parasites. Unfortunately, I just didn't catch it soon enough, and you know, that's how it goes. Unfortunately, I did what I could, did what I knew to do. But that's part of having a farm. You're gonna lose animals. It sucks, but you'll never be 100% out here, that's for sure. It's part of life. But I've talked a little too long, I think. Probably nobody wants to watch me ramble for 14 minutes. I didn't mean to talk so long, but that's what's going on around here. We're gonna move forward. The goats are back in good health. I'm about to put the billy goats in to get them all bred, and we'll have a bunch of kids on the ground here in April. I hope everything goes well. So that's all. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, that's all. I don't have anything else to say. Ladybird's distracting me. I'll see y'all later. Goose out.